Hi, I'm Diwa. I run a simblr called diwacore, and I've gotten a bunch of asks asking how I edit a bunch of my photos. So this is the process for when I'm just taking a photo through CAS and not on Blender. It's a really easy process, so I decided to just make a quick, easy video to show anyone who wants to do the same thing. Once I've made the sim, it's just a matter of choosing a background for her to use, and I have this CAS background accessory so that I don't have to exit my game, so that, I could change the background of the sim. And once I've decided on a swatch I'd like to use, I will pose her by using one of the trade animations override. So I'll just fast forward until I decide on a pose that I want to use, and once I have decided on a pose, I will quickly open up the cheat console by using Ctrl-Shift-C and hitting cast clock speed 0.5. This will make the animation run slower. Once I've hit that, I'll just put cast clock speed 0 just to prepare for when she reaches the pose that I want to use, and I can just easily hit enter. Once I've got her in a pose that I want to use, I'll zoom back in since I would like to take a portrait shot. I'll then open my sRWE, which is the technique and secret that all of those crispy, non-pixelated CAS photos that you'll see on Tumblr. I'll open up my profile to a 3000 by 3000 pixel profile, and this reactivates my reshade. So I'll have to double check if I'm using the correct reshade. I tend to use Dove reshade for my CAS photos, and once I've confirmed that it's the proper reshade, I'll just take a screenshot. Easy peasy. I'll click taskbar mode so that I can squish the window back to a manageable size, and do the same thing for the outfit shot. Once both photos have been taken, I'll just give her random traits, random lifetime aspiration, and before I put her up to my library, I'll remove the CAS background accessory since it makes them look wonky in my library. So I'll give her the proper name. This is so that when anyone wants to send me a WCIF, I could easily open the sim up in Tray Importer and look up the CC used. Then I'll open up my Photoshop and head to my screenshots folder. This is, it's usually at the bottom since it's a recent screenshot, and then I'll just open it up in Photoshop. I will also open up this PSD collection, which is kind of like adding a filter to your photos, and I'll use Cherry Blossom, Cherry Tree, and Cast Shots, and I'll duplicate those to either photo, to be honest. I'll crop them before I do anything with them. I usually try to use a 7:8 ratio because I like how it looks on the Tumblr feed when there's two side-by-side photos, and also it's the ratio used for Twitter. I'll use my get squeed action, which is basically just activating my favorite actions from Squee. All of the resources used that I use for this tutorial, can I call it that? For this demonstration will be in the description. Once the Photoshop actions have finished, I will look through the groups to see which filter I would like to use for this photo. I like how Cherry Tree looks, so I'll delete the other groups and I'll duplicate it to the other photo because I want to keep it consistent. Then I'll just do the same thing as I did, cropping, getting squeed. And once that's done, it's just a matter of saving the photos. I'm lazy, so I'll just quick export it as a PNG. I do have a naming convention for my files so that it's just really easy for me to go back to them. So this is my 9th sim that I've made since I started my simblr. And I'll export the outfit shot as well. Once both photos have been exported, I'll just close them and open up my Tumblr. I'll hit post image and I'll just drag the two photos that I'd like to use. Then I'll put it in a layout that I like, and then I'll just use the tags that I use for navigating my Tumblr. Then once the photos upload, I'll just hit post, and that's it. Thank you for watching, and I hope you learned a few tricks today. Bye!